Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we will discuss how to work on eFile. So this is my login screen or my eOffice dashboard. Now let's switch to eFile, and over here we can execute or perform action one by one. How many action we can perform on a eFile. By default, while I clicked on eFile, it will redirect it to my eFile inbox. There are two files which are lying under my inbox. The E stands for nature of file, that means E for electronics and P for physical. Here are the two files, both are having the electronics in nature, and this one is the computer number. While we are created a file, the computer number allocated file by itself on the basis of first come first serve. This is my file number A-2 triple 06 oblique 1 oblique 2023 dash office of DS admin. This stands for the file number, which indicates that the creation year of file and in which section the file has been created. A. A is the basic head dash 20006. This one is the combination of the primary and secondary file head. Oblique 1. This one is indicate that the by using these file head only single file has been generated, and oblique 2023 it indicate the creation year, in which year the file has been created. Dash office of DS admin 1. This one is the section name, which indicate that the in which section the file has been created. Now it's the complete description about the file number, how we can recognize the file are pertaining to our section or other section. If I take a look over there, my section name will append with my profile name. This one is the profile name of user, and this one is the file subject of the file, and sent user detail, who is recently sent the file to me. It indicates that the name of user who recently sent, date and time. This one is the time at which time the user has marked or forwarded file to the recipient, and read on date. This is the time and date at which time the file has been read by the recipient. This indicates the file have a draft. That means the while forwarding a file, user has been created a draft with this file. This is the simple eOffice overview of our file inbox. If I want to switch the view section of my file, that will click to the view option. Over there, the file overlook has been changed. That means that this indicate the file has been read, and rather than rest of the detail are similar. We can easily switch back to our normal view, default view. We can click on that button. Now just switch to the file option which are enabled in latest version 7.3.4. Create new. This option means we are going to create a new file. While click on the create new, over here it will display the nature of file is electronics, type is non-SFS. Actually the nature belongs to the in hybrid mode of eOffice. There are two types of nature, electronics and physical, and each nature of the file have the two respective types. The type known as non single file system, and another one nature will be displayed over here in the hybrid mode, SFS, single file system. In this single file system, user have the provision to provide the file number by typing this name as he marked on the physical mode. Similar. And in let's continue the non-SFS. While we are creating a file by using the option non-SFS, we have to select the file head which are bind or displayed in my section. This one is the file cover page. It's similar like the physical file. In nature electronics, type known as SFS. It will also displayed over the file cover page as well. Over there, I have just clicked to this one is the basic head. Over basic head, I just need to click on the IT head. After that, I have to click the primary head, which are mapped by using the basic head. That means jam purchase, Heartron, project, payment, miscellaneous, manpower. These are the main basic head which are mapped in the basic head of IT head division, IT head section. If I click on the miscellaneous and after that I just click on the secondary head which are derived from the miscellaneous tab. IT division related, payment related. Let's consider another example. If I just click on the Heartron, after that it will display the list which are related to Heartron. That means software, hardware, manpower, digitization. These are the file head which are derived from the Heartron. It indicates that we can easily create or we are dealing with the primary head under the Heartron. These type of nature of file we can easily create by using these file head. And likewise, I just want to create the software. Over there, this is the tertiary file head. Uh, It's not mandatory to select the tertiary file head. If there is a file head which are describe about the types of software, these file head can over be mapped by using the tertiary head. And these file head can easily be updated by the local admin of the site. Over there, this one is the creation here. This field is automatically freeze, which will be appended by the file number while we are creating the file. And this one is the file code. And last one section. Over there, in the description, we just need to describe the subject of file. These are the main category, but these options are optional. It's not mandatory to select by the user while we are going to create a file. The red star field are mandatory while we are going to create a file. Just to simply type need need to purchase for the software for any software likewise the RHEL for our server. After that, we can easily select by the nature of the file. If user is not mandatory, user is not any kind of compulsion to select the category. We can easily go through the general and these are the subhead which are mapped under the general main category. If we are going to select any establishment matter, these are the uh, subcategory which are underlying the establishment matter. If user raised a request to bifurcate these kinds of main category and subcategory, the local admin of the site or support engineer will be easily update based upon the user requirement by the approval of our divisional head. Left it blank and other remarks. this is one also not mandatory. If user want to write down their remarks, why he or she going to create these file, he can easily put their remarks as per direction. We are going to create the file by the input or instruction provided by our head. Previous reference or later reference. Previous reference, actually this option stands for uh, the scenario in which we were created the physical number of the file, that means in gatta file. While the some kind of instruction or input we easily write down on the gatta file over there, we can easily simply write over there any kind of instruction. It also can contain numeric number, special character, and also alphabet as well. We can easily write down over there just for the reference. This one is the language, in which language we will deal the matter or content in this file. And after that, click on the continue working. The file number will be generated, and the file number will be generated in this mode. We can also search out or look out where the file has gone after the click on the continue working. If we browse the option over here, that means a created part. After clicking on the continue working, the file has been moved under the created part over here. We can just simply select the file, click on the blue link which will be generated under the file number. File will open. After that, how the file will open, just take a look over there by selecting the file which are on our inbox. Just similar, the file which has been recently created, it will create a same look. Just click on the button file number, file will open. After that, this one is the file appearance while the file get opened, ready to work. Over here we can easily get two options: add green note, add yellow note. Add green note, if we want to if we click on the add green note, a new tab will appear just below the currently displayed noting part. Over here we can easily put down our remarks over there. Remarks. Let me this one is the my remarks which I wrote down over there. It will automatically save after the 3-second interval. Rather than, we also can manually save the document as well by clicking on the save button. If I click on the save button, the note which I have write down over there will be saved in the file. If I want to just delete the note which I have already wrote down over here, just click on the tab, select over there, the note will be deleted. And another option will be just click on the by discard note. If I click on the discard note, the note which I have typed earlier has been deleted or vanished off from my noting part. This one is the quick noting option. Quick noting option stands for the user defined noting. User defined noting, I will discuss about the quick noting option later on. This one is the also the over here a warning will be displayed: blank note cannot be saved. This means it's warning to the user, that means user have a blank note. If I write down over there, it will get disappeared. If some kind of additional attachment like PDF, Excel, PPT. We can also easily click on the attachment. And the nature of document we can attach over here: PDF, docs, ODT, Open Docs, Excel file, PPT, any kind of any nature of file we can attach for the referencing of our note. In attachment symbol will be also attached with my note while we send the file to the recipient, along with the noting, and parallel to attachment symbol will be displayed over here. If I want to just reference the noting part with the correspondence page, I just I can easily perform that action in the noting part as well. Just for details, kindly see at PUC defined by the page number. For the referencing, we have just click on that button. By enabling this option, we just have to select the all the document, all the page in a file. For by selecting the all the page in a file, I just click on the all button. Number of page will be displayed over there, but there is no TOC has been attached so far in this file. That's why the number of page over there is unavailable, and also this option cannot be visible. To make it visible, let's just first of all I just need to attach a TOC document over there. By attaching the TOC, just click on the TOC. After that, attachment option, attach receipt will be appear just under the correspondence part. Just click on the attach button. The screen will populated in our working screen and displayed the number of receipt which are lying in my inbox as well as in created part of the receipt. This one is the creation year by default. That means this receipt has been created in the 2023 year. If I just want to select the older one receipt which were created in the 202 year, just change the year by simply click on the drop down button, or we can easily edit by it manual as well. There is no other receipt except the 2023. I just select this receipt and click on the provide the remarks. By providing the, providing the remarks, the attach button will be highlighted. Actually, in my receipt part, there are two receipts are lying in my receipt part, but another one receipt is not getting displayed over here. The reason is that the another one receipt has the attachment. Until or unless a receipt has the another attachment, it will not be attached in the file. Okay, if we want to attach the receipt in a file, the receipt must be in standalone status. Okay, now let's provide the remarks over there. In the receipt part, we took a look over there how to put a receipt in a file. That one is the first way how we can put a receipt in a file, and this one is the another way how we can attach a receipt in a file. Both have the same meaning, but the process are different. First one, we are if we are working in the receipt portion, over there we will get the option put in a file just by opening the receipt. If we want to put in a file as a correspondence or as a TOC of a file, after firstly we need to click the file, open the file. After that we have just click on the attach receipt. By clicking on the attached receipt, the number of receipts which are available in my inbox as well as in created part will be displayed over there. If I just click on the attach button, the receipt which the 2672328 will be attached over there, and it will be dis displayed from my inbox of the receipt. Our as we can see, the receipt has been attached in a file as a PUC. PUC means post under consideration. If we click on the all button, after that a reference button will be highlighted. Just click on the all button, a paging reference will be over there. First of all, I just need to select the content of a file. After that, a referencing page option will be getting highlighted. Just take a look over there. I just want to referencing this number. This one, this is asking for the user, the which number, which page number of the particular file want to reference with this particular node. Just by providing the valid number, click on the OK button, it will get displayed and reference. A blue link will be visible. If I click on the link, then by selecting the click on the link button, the selected page number will be displayed as a pop-up window in our over our currently working window. After the verification, just click on the close button, and it's a good habit. Before forwarding the file, you have to just cross check all the necessary action has been completed by our end. This one is the how the referencing paging to noting has been working. Now for more detail, if I want to just referencing the node to node, then how it will work in the newly version. For this particular same, I just want to click previous noting in the currently working window. The previous note, only the note number 1 has been marked so far in this file. This one is the note number, date and time at which the green note has been written over the on this file and by the user and with the designation of the sorry by the post of the user. In the noting part of the file, the username and post are displayed. There is no link between the designation. The noting only belong to the post of the user. It's very important. So please keep in mind while you are working, your designation may be different, but while you are working on the file, your post has been also marked in your noting part. Simply just click on this page and right click on the note. It will get the option refer this note, download this note. If we want to know more about how the noting referencing will work, just click on the view note frequent asked questions. Refer this note. This will also referenced by noting to noting. These are the both options how the file referencing will work with the reference of the note. Now it's clear. This one is the main part. If I want to switch the window, just click by simply by click adjust by our convenient as the user is comfortable. If I want to just see on the full window in the subject to view the previous noting, just by click on the switch view. This one is the previous noting will be displayed over here. If I just want to restore back it to by default, just click on that button. It will restore automatically by default position. So now let's take a look over there. TOC means the how many receipts are attached in this file. This one is the receipt number. This one is the subject of the attached receipt, date at which time or date it will attach, and the number of paging. Remarks while we are attaching the receipt into a file, over there we observe that the remarks were mandatory. Okay, this one is the referencing. How the referencing is working in the mode of file working. If I just want to click on this button, I want to detach the receipt from the file. Just first of all, I just need to click on the checkbox button. After that, I just click on the drop down and click on the detach. This will also demand or ask to provide the remarks why we are detaching the receipt from the file. I think it's very simple to understand. Uh, Before detaching the receipt, we'll just take a look over there. What are the respectives? Mark as PUC, mark as fresh receipt. This means the attached document we are going to consider as a fresh receipt. Or if this one is the option is unmarked. The attached receipt will be unmarked. If we want to detach the receipt from the TOC part of the file, just click on the detach button. After detaching the receipt will be restored in its previous status. That means before attaching the receipt where it was lying under, that means under the inbox or in created part, it will be restored over that state. But in the previous version, this 6 version, while the receipt are attached, it will directly go to our inbox. If we want to just close the receipt after the completion of the work, we can easily close it, but the receipt will be lying in that particular file. So it's the just briefing about the noting part and the correspondence part. I just want to discard this note. That one is the easy way how we can perform action at noting to noting reference, noting to correspondence reference. Just click on the discard button. Let's discuss about how the yellow note is working. A yellow note stands for just like a pencil note. In most of the government offices, before writing the note on the green sheet, the instruction will be provided by superior or our head and has been marked by the pencil. Over there, it's a simple, just like the pencil note. I just want to write down over there the pencil note. That means to see my reporting officer, these information are correct or not. The similar provision has been over there, but the difference is that the yellow note I which has been putting by me forwarded to the reporting officer after the analyzing the reporting by the reporting officer, and if the necessary changes needs to correct or he can easily do irrespective of the green note. Once the user has been note down the green note, it cannot be edited further. But in the yellow note, editing is possible after the movement of a file. After the analyzing or the green yellow note has been forwarded with the file, as the reporting officer check all the detail or the instruction are correctly. After that, he will click on the confirm button. That means the yellow note will convert to the green note. This one is the basic difference between the yellow noting and the green noting. And one more thing about the version. If our reporting officer mark back to us after editing or doing the necessary changes, that means whenever the how many times the note has been changed, a version will be displayed over there with the version number. We can easily identify the who to whom has been edited this note. This one is the working of the version. Nothing extra over there. Let's discard it. Actually, I just no need, don't want to forward the file on the same time. I am just providing the briefing how to file is work. The main motive is to provide. This one is the movement detail. Movement detail, and F stands for file. That means it indicates that we are working in the file section. If I click on the movement, it will simply indicate that the movement history of the file from the beginning to end. This file has been originated and initiated by this user, and on the date and time forwarded to this user. After that, this user has been forwarded file to this user. This will also indicate the movement. That means this user has also forwarded this file and pull back. Need to check, and this one is the option provided by the pull up. Pull up means while we are pulling a file to our team member, a pull up remarks will also append over there and also describe the status. This file has been forwarded or pull up by the user from his team member or colleague. After that, we just click on the detail. Detail option will also describe like computer wise, opening date, subject, like all these basic information can also be easily fetched by clicking on the detail option. Similar way, computer number, file number, like these subject. If the file has been attached with another file or any kind of attachment is lying with this file, we can easily identified by clicking on the attached or detached option. If the file are attached with this file, the detail of that file are also displayed over there. And similarly, we can also find the detail about the receipt. Linked and delinked. Linked and delinked option describe the history, either this file which are currently opened in our working screen attached with another file or not. Simply the referred also simply belongs or describe about either this file has been linked with another file or not. This one is the referred, and linked and delinked option will describe either the another file is also attached with this file or not. This one is describe the part, either this file number by using the file head. This one has created by this or not. Part is working in the electronics mode and volume is working in the physical mode. If this file is a physical, then either its volume has been created or not, all the detail has been displayed over there. Dispatch. Dispatch stands for draft. We will discuss the draft in our next coming video. With the draft, we will discuss about the digital signature, DSC. Dispatch. Once the draft has been approved by our reporting officer, after that we can dispatch it by self or by CRU unit, diary or dispatch section. If any kind of draft has been dispatched which belongs to this file, all the detail has been displayed over there. Starting the number I. I stands for issue. Merge or demerge. Merge or demerge option only applicable for the physical file. There is no provision to merge or demerge the electronics file. Park or unparked. This will also uh, describe or tell the status how many days the park has been parked or unparked by the user. These are the respective field through which we can get update. Unparking remarks, park on, unparked by, and parking remarks, parked on, parked by. Who parked the file, on which date, by providing his remarks, and who unparked this file, on which date, and providing the remarks. This one is just closed. Now the closed option will tell you either the file has been closed in the past or not. Audit. Audit option basically uh, describe about the file auditing status. Audit option is mainly used when the uh, file auditing has been scheduled. If the auditor has been audited this file, the auditor detail has been also listed up over there with the audit detail, how the remarks has been provided by the auditor. These kind of information also can be visible by the audit detail. After that, create draft. There is under the draft option, there are two options, sub option, that means create new draft. If we want to create a new draft in this file, just click on the create new draft. A drafting mode will appear. We will discuss the draft later on in the coming video. If we will discuss the draft in this video, the video will go very long. That's why I just planning to describe about the draft and the digital signature in another video, in coming video. And view draft. View draft means it will describe the draft status. That means this one is the DFA, draft for approval. Once the draft get approved by our reporting officer or approving authority, that means the DFA status has been changed by the I number. That means issue number. Once the draft get approved, the version of draft also get reflected, and the DFA status has been changed by the approved status. After that, edit. Edit option is visible only for the file which belong to our particular section. This file is actually belong to the office of this division. If my posting is also underlying this division, I can easily edit this file. If the user posting has been posted in another division and he does not change the file which are not pertaining to their relevant section. The edit option also working only for the same OU. That means the file and user both have the same organization unit or OU. So, we can just take a look over there how the edit option will work. Now just jump to the next one option. Edit. After that, send. If I just click on the send, it will redirect it to me this send screen option and send back. Actually, send and send back both option have the minor difference. Send option, we have to select the recipient to whom we are going to forward from the to list, and sent back. If we click on the send back button, it will directly or auto select the user who forwarded file to us. Link file. If I just want to click on the link file, it will display the detail of the file which are underlying in my inbox. Actually, the only single file is underlying in my inbox. That's why the another file are not getting displayed over there. If we just want to link another file with this file, with the working file, we can easily click on the checkbox button. After that, click on the link file. That means the file has been linked with this file. Just after that, link and attach. If we just click on the attach button over there, we can easily identify the number of file which are lying in my inbox. If I go to the option attach receipt, it will redirect it to the receipt which are lying in my receipt inbox part. The difference between link file and attach file is that if we attach the file with the working file, that means the attached file will also move with this file. And if in the link file, the file has been linked as a copy, but the master file will also lying under our inbox. The linked file, the file which has choose from the drop down list, working with this working file, but nobody can take action on the link file because that one is the image of the file, not the actual file. If I want to park this file, just click on the park. After that, it will ask some basic detail like parking due date, how much, how many days you are going to park this file, 1 day, 2 day, 2 week, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 month, 3 month, or 1 year, 2 year. We can easily select from the drop down list. It's very simple. Just I want to click the for 1 days parking remarks. Why we are putting the file into the park, we have to provide the remarks over there. Just click on the OK button. Now the a pop-up message will be displayed over there, successfully parked. If I want to unpark that file, just click on the file box, and after that just click on the parked, and the list of parked file will be displayed over there. There are the detail which I've recently used the parked file. Click on the checkbox, click on the unpark after the providing the remarks. It would the file will get restored into our inbox over there. If we want to extend or uh, another provide the another alternate date, the file will get parked up to that date. Sometimes we are waiting for any kind of additional supporting document. Meanwhile, we usually park that file. If, until that time period, the supporting document will not be received. That there is a provision to extend the parking date. That's why we can easily select the parking date 2023 like that. That means I just extended the parking date by 1 day. Click on the OK button. That means the file has been parked up to 20. This one is the due date and parking remarks, parking date and time. This one is the option similar working, which we have to select the click on the unpark checkbox and click on the unpark. This one, the processing of the unparking of file will be same over there and similar to by clicking on this button. Before lapsing the parking time period, we can also unpark that particular file. This one is the not necessary. That means the after the lapsing of the parking due date, the file uh, cannot be unparked. This one is a simple. And now we can check the file which we have recently unparked. which will be displayed in my inbox. This one is the file we have recently just uh, just by clicking the option there. I think one or more option will still pending. Close. Just by clicking on the close, send for approval. The person who have the closing right, that means have the option role of the section officer. He has the approval. That may if I just click on this sample button, providing the remarks no longer required. Simply click on the OK button. The file has been sent for the closing approval. How can I observe or see who are the approving authority for that particular file? Let me click on the sent button. There is no file approving over there. Inbox and submitted file for closing approval. Just by simply click on the option submitted file for closing approval, the file will have been moved from inbox to the submitted file for closing approval. This one is the file computer number test, and this one these are our remarks which we had write down by forwarding the closing approval request. This one is the dealing section and status request is pending. Similarly, our reporting officer or approving authority has received the request under this option. Submitted file for closing file for reopening. Similar way में the officer, reporting officer or approving authority have received the option over here, request closing request approval, like this. This file which can be seen by the request initiator over there, being a reporting officer or closing approval authority, the file also displayed under this option. This one is the movement of the closing request. If I want to see the who are the approver of this particular file, there are the detail who can easily close this file or approve the closing request. After the closing of the approval request, the file has been moved under my close by me option over there. Once the file get approved by the approving authority, that the file has been removed from this section and moved to the closed by with me over there. I think it's clear. Now let's proceed further. Just this one is the simple way how the closing request will move. By clicking on the submitted for closing approval, just click on the option over there cancel, or also we can select the file over there. Only approval file can be closed or reopened. This one is the remarks, because I don't have the rights to close the file. Wrongly marked. If I just click on this OK button, after that the file has been restored to its previous state, that means under the inbox. Over there we can see how the file is working. Create new, it stands for the creation of the new file. Create part is basically used to create the part of file. Create part file is basically working on the electronics mode, and these are the list of file which are in my sent history. That means the create part only can be created by our sent history, not from the inbox. Volume can be created the files which are lying in our inbox, and create file can be created from our sent history, sent file list. Okay, if I just simply click on the radio button and after that click on the submit button, the create file will be created, with the difference only that and the file number will be same. After that dash part 1 will append with the file number. It will indicate that the part 1 has been created of that particular file number. This one is the difference, the master file and the part file. And the part file and master file cannot be merged in the electronics mode, as I stated earlier. So please be careful while you are creating the part. Now the inbox has been completed. Sent history, it will display the history of our sent box, how many files have been forwarded from our end. The park file will be displayed the how many files are lying in our parked history. Closed option also has been described earlier, and so the bulk closing. If you have the bulk closing right, after that you can perform the action. That means in a single go you can easily close the multiple file up to 10 files at a single go. This one is the difference between the basic difference between the closing and bulk closing. Initiated action. Initiated action has been displayed the information who has initiated the action while we are sending the file to the recipient. Over there a option initiated will be displayed. After that a review. If you have a right or role of review, you can also initiate the review option. In similar way, your reporting officer must also have the review option. He can easily click on the received request. The review request initiated by the user. He can also displayed over there. Actually, this one is the newly launched feature in the eFile 7 version, but there was no provision of the review in the 6th version. It will display the who initiated the review. Over there, he received the request. After the completion of the review, the detail of the review will be displayed on the working window. And last one option is conversion. Actually, conversion option is working in case of the physical file which has been migrated to eOffice. That means the physical file, we just need to scan the file, noting part in separate and correspondence part in separate, and we can also scan the issue or dispatch which already has been dispatched from our physical file. After scanning the physical file, that file can easily be migrated into eOffice with the help of the FTP server. Once the FTP, we will discuss about the conversion in detail in another session. So that's for today. So take care. If you like the video, so please subscribe my channel to stay tuned, never miss any kind of important information. Please also hit the bell icon. You can easily get uh, notification on directly on your device. Thank you for watching.